Hi, this is Rodrigo Izquierdo with Regal Photography.
We are the Intrepid Izquierdos, and we are starting day 14. We've been on the road for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We're going to cross a gigantic river today and see lots of bridges.
Yes, and we are also likely going to stop at another ice cream shop. And we're going to see the Corvair Museum.
And there is a museum that has a Route 66 exhibit that starts today. So we're going to try to hit that today.
Fingers crossed.
If not, then we'll do that tomorrow. But we're on our way from St. Louis, Missouri to
Springfield, Illinois.
That's where we're going to end our day. Now the ear candy, due to red tape, is probably going to be royalty-free.
Anyways, I hope you enjoy royalty-free music because that starts right now.
River, take away my breath, make me whole. Let me lay here by your side, take me in, I have nothing left.
I'm standing on the other side of the Mississippi from St. Louis, Missouri. We just drove over the McKinley Bridge. That was the original bridge for the original alignment of Route 66. It was constructed in 1910 and was the original Route 66 and was serving for that cross across the Mississippi River from 1926 to 1928. Then Route 66 was reverted to the McArthur Bridge to not go through the middle of downtown St. Louis, kind of help traffic a little bit. That served, however, this bridge behind me, the McKinley Bridge, served as an optional route, though, for Route 66 until 1937. It's still in operation today, and we just drove over it, and it's quite a spectacular bridge.
And there's no going back. River, let it pass on by. Nothing gets me if I don't let it. I have come to you to fill my cup, reaching out, I pull you in. River, I will listen close, give me a song. Hold the space, come back again.
Standing on the chain of rocks bridge, we're right at the elbow, the 22-degree elbow here. This is the third bridge that was constructed to go from Illinois to St. Louis, Missouri. This bridge was constructed in 1929. Now, the first two bridges we showed you earlier, the McKinley Bridge was constructed in 1910, and the McArthur Bridge was constructed in 1912 to 1917. This was constructed in 1929, so it was new and fancy-dancy. It has the curve in it because of the bedrock that was so difficult to work through, and some of the old water intake towers, it was to help with that were built in the 1800s. We'll show you some photos and some video of that. But this bridge, this was the official Route 66 from 1936 to 1965. It then ceased to have road traffic, vehicle traffic in 1970 and went into complete disuse until 1999 when some good folks and good stewards took it on, and it's now a beautiful trail for walking and biking across, and it is just fantastic to see the Mississippi River from above.
Let me lay here by your side, take me in, I have nothing left. I was wasting time between the lines, give me strength. We all could use some sense right now, show me the way. Truth be known within our flesh, catch me if I'm sinking. Oh, I know I'm a little late. You say I'm just glad you hear it all. I know it's hard to feel all this, and there's no going back.
Welcome to Hamel. Hamel, Illinois, where you can go into a 1906 train station and get yourself some ice cream. Yep, folks, that is absolutely correct. The Route 66 Creamery was a train station, and it's turned into a creamery. It's delicious, and they have really good chili dogs.
I have come to you to fill my cup, reaching out, I pull you in.
You are looking at the oldest, most original, not completely redone service station on Illinois' Route 66. This was started by Henry Soulsby in 1926, and after he passed away in the 40s, his children took it over, and they were here pumping gas until 1991, even though Route 66 had been bypassed. Once they stopped doing gas, they still kept it as a service station, and Russell, Soulsby's son, had been here for a very, very long time. It was in the family, and it turns out that when they finally sold it, they sold it to the gentleman who used to cut their grass, whose grandfather actually sold the business to Henry Soulsby. Very, very neat. Inside, there is so much really cool stuff. Let's take a look.
I can't go back to where I've been, and I've learned that looking back is just fine for the moment. But living in the past is like hiding away from the sun. Truth be known within a flash, catch me if I'm sinking. Oh, you know I'm a little late. I was wasting time between the lines. Give me strength. We all could use some sense right now. Show me the way. Truth be known within a flash. Catch me if I'm sinking. Oh, I know I'm a little late.
In Auburn, Illinois, amongst the cornfields, is a really unique part of Route 66. And what makes it extremely unique is the fact that it's made of brick. I'll show you here in a second. Now, this stretch of Route 66 goes about 1.5 miles. And this brick, my understanding, was not laid until about 1930 when Route 66 had moved to a different location. So my understanding is that this is not and wasn't ever brick road for Route 66. However, this was part of an old alignment. And it's my understanding that Al Capone was instrumental in having these bricks laid around 1930, just shortly thereafter, and utilized his business and petitioned to have his business used to truck the bricks in the 30s from Chicago, and then to truck back illegal alcohol. It is also my understanding that the people that laid this brick were convicted illegal alcohol runners. So this is a really interesting part of Route 66 and some cool history. If anybody's got anything else to share, please let me know. This is really cool.
You say I'm just glad you hear it all. I know it's hard to feel all this, and there's no going back.
We are at the Lick Creek Nature Preserve in Springfield, Illinois. Behind me is the Lick Creek Bridge. I don't know what's officially called, but it is the Lick Creek Nature Preserve Bridge. This was constructed in 1919, and this road, Old Chatham Road, did serve as Route 66 from 1926 until 1930 when the alignment changed. The cool part about this is it's now a nature preserve for hikers, and it is gorgeous. We've seen deer, we've seen water moccasins, and now we're gonna see a gorgeous sunset. Yep.
Truth be known within a flash. Catch me if I'm sinking. Oh, you know I'm a little late. You say I'm just glad you hear it all. I know it's hard